the most irreplaceable woman in the entire zodiac. You ever meet a woman so rare, so impossible to forget, that even years later you still feel her in the room when she's not there? Can you guess which zodiac sign she is? Let me explain. She's not loud, but she owns every space she walks into. She doesn't beg for attention. Attention just bends toward her. She's soft enough to love you like no one ever has, but strong enough to walk away without looking back if you cross her. She doesn't need you, and that's exactly why you'll want her forever. When she loves you, you feel invincible. When she's gone, you'll spend years trying to replace her, only to realize you can't. She's the kind of woman who leaves her fingerprints on your soul, who makes every other person after her feel like a watered-down version. She will challenge you, protect you, and transform you, sometimes all in the same day. And the cruelest truth, you only realize how irreplaceable she is when she's no longer yours. Maybe she's you, or maybe she's someone you know. Either way, when she's gone, her absence becomes the loudest thing in your life. Drop your guesses in the comments and check my story later. I'll reveal the answer soon.
Now it's about to get real, the actual showdown. Donald Trump just had a 1-hour call with Zelensky right after Putin left. And in that call, Trump told him straight, "Come to Washington, sit down with me, finalize these points, sign here, give me guarantees, and then I'll stop the war. But if you don't, be ready for the consequences." Trump laid out the conditions. Now Zelensky knows exactly what Putin had demanded. How much land Russia wants. What Russia expects from the Ukrainian army. How many resources, minerals, and guarantees are being demanded. Russia wants a lifetime guarantee that Ukraine will never join NATO. Europe must guarantee it, America must guarantee it, and the whole world must guarantee it. But here's what happened next. After Trump's call, Zelensky informed Europe, and Europe dropped a bombshell statement. They said, "We welcome Trump's efforts to end this war. But until there's a real deal, we can't say anything. And if there is a deal, fine, but Russia must give us a 100% lifetime guarantee that it will never attack Ukraine again." That's an impossible condition. And then Europe added something even bigger. Russia cannot block Ukraine's entry into the European Union or NATO. That's for Ukraine and its allies to decide, not Putin. Now, what does this mean? Simple. If Ukraine decides to join NATO or the EU, Russia won't get a say in it. Trump was told very clearly, "If you promise Russia that Ukraine won't join NATO or the EU, we will not accept it. Period." So tell me, how's this war supposed to end? It's obvious it won't. Because Putin started this whole war over one issue. He didn't want NATO on his border. And Europe just told Trump the exact opposite. Meanwhile, Trump is busy with his own fights. He slapped tariffs on India, wants tariffs on China, is messing with Brazil, basically picking fights with the whole world. And now Indians are mocking him because Putin bragged that Russian trade with India has gone up by 20-40%. India is saying, "So, Trump taxed us on oil imports, but let Russia walk free?" They're literally ridiculing Trump publicly, and trust me, Trump is taking notes. But let's get back to the real deal. Europe told Trump, "We stand firm. Russia doesn't get to dictate anything." Now Zelensky is caught in the middle. Trump is telling him, "Sign the deal. If you don't, I'll open the $350 billion corruption case. That aid we gave you, I'll expose where it went. I'll blacklist you. I'll kick you out of the White House just like before." And let's be honest, if this continues, Zelensky might face the same embarrassment again. Russia is holding its ground. Europe is standing its ground. And Trump, he doesn't care about Ukraine. He only wants resources, minerals. That's it. Trump knows the billions in aid America sent were eaten up by generals, bureaucrats, and money laundering networks. He knows about the illegal trade hub, the black money. He's saying, "Sign and I'll forget everything. Refuse and I'll expose it all." So where does that leave us? The only scenario is this. Zelensky finally gives in and signs. But if he does, will the powers that brought him here to fight Russia ever forgive him? No chance. Remember, Putin had a 3-hour meeting and left without even facing the media. Why? Because the real issues couldn't be settled. Trump, meanwhile, wants to show off. "Look, I brought Zelensky here. I'm the deal maker. I'm the peacemaker." And when Zelensky comes, Trump will roll out the red carpet, clap, cheer, and act like he's best friends with him, just like he pretended with Putin. But ask yourself, if Trump really forced Putin to his knees, why is Russia deploying missiles, sending nuclear subs, and warning America directly? That's not the move of a man on his knees, that's a man standing tall. Europe calls Putin dangerous. Zelensky calls him dangerous. American media calls him dangerous. Yet Trump rolled out the grandest red carpet welcome ever for him, bigger than anyone else. So what's the bottom line? If Russia comes out of this war free, sanctions will vanish, Russia's economy will explode, investors will flood in, billionaires will bring their money back, Russia's stock market will rise. And who benefits most? Iran, China, BRICS nations, African countries. And who loses? America, Europe, and Israel. So tell me, do you really think they'll allow Trump's peace deal to happen? Not a chance. Trump just wants the minerals. That's all. Ukraine-Russia war? He doesn't care. He just wants his piece of the cake, the biggest piece. That's the real story. Like the video, share it, and let me know your thoughts in the comments.
¡Atención México! Los Simpson predijeron los números ganadores del Melate este 19 de septiembre y si ves este video completo, tu suerte podría cambiar para siempre. Los Simpson siempre nos sorprenden con predicciones imposibles y esta vez no es la excepción. En un episodio poco recordado, aparece Homero viendo la televisión mientras sostiene un boleto de lotería. Pero lo inquietante no es la escena, sino los números que se muestran fugazmente en pantalla. Muchos fanáticos comenzaron a comparar esos números con las combinaciones del Melate en México y lo increíble es que coinciden con la fecha clave 19 de septiembre. ¿Casualidad o predicción? Los números que se logran descifrar son 07, 13, 22, 29, 34, 40. Y lo más inquietante es que, según algunos analistas de estas coincidencias, estos serían los que podrían aparecer en el sorteo del Melate. Además, la fecha no es cualquiera. El 19 de septiembre siempre ha sido un día cargado de misterio y sucesos históricos en México, lo que refuerza la teoría de que algo grande puede ocurrir. Los fanáticos creen que Matt Groening, el creador de Los Simpson, sabe más de lo que aparenta y ha dejado estas pistas como una advertencia o un guiño al destino. La pregunta es, ¿te atreverías a confiar en esta predicción y jugar estos números? Recuerda, en el universo de Los Simpson, nada es
Simpson
casualidad.
once predicted that TikTok becomes an American app. Just yesterday, Donald Trump posted that a huge trade meeting between the U.S. and China had gone very, very well. Only a day before, he warned that he might let TikTok die. That made millions of TikTok lovers panic. They cried, made goodbye videos, and said they would miss their favorite app. But everything changed this morning. Trump stood on a giant golden stage with fireworks exploding behind him. He shouted, "A deal has been done. TikTok is now officially an American app." The crowd roared like thunder. People danced, hugged, and waved American flags. Soon, rallies began all over the U.S. News channels showed people laughing, cheering, and filming videos with #ThanksTrump written on the screen. People started making more money than ever. Everyone was posting new TikToks. Brands rushed to pay American creators. Dollars began pouring into the country like a fast
No es de
river.
extrañar que Barron haya ignorado el descontento de Trump y aún así eligiera estrechar la mano de Biden. Con un solo gesto, logró devolverle el honor a su familia. Durante la ceremonia de investidura, la alta figura de Barron llamó especialmente la atención. En vez de quedarse en silencio como antes, se acercó a Biden y le dio la mano de forma amistosa. La escena causó revuelo, ya que Trump y Biden tienen una relación tensa e incluso Melania evitó todo contacto con la esposa de Biden. Barron sabía que ese gesto podría molestar a su padre. Aún así, no dio un paso atrás. Actuó con madurez y rompió el hielo, como un verdadero representante de la familia, dejando de lado emociones personales para devolver algo de dignidad al apellido Trump. Lo admirable es que no solo heredó la apariencia de su padre, sino también la serenidad de su madre. Demostró una visión poco común para su edad. Tal vez por eso empieza a destacar en la familia. ¿Tú crees que Barron será el próximo sucesor de la familia?
Los Simpson predicen lo imposible. La Powerball del 23 de septiembre podría estar revelada en uno de sus episodios más comentados. En la escena, aparece una secuencia de números que analistas y fanáticos aseguran coincide con el próximo sorteo. El premio es millonario y la expectativa crece minuto a minuto. ¿Coincidencia? destino, o una de las predicciones más impactantes de la serie animada más famosa del planeta. Cada vez más personas creen que estos números no son un simple guiño, sino un mensaje oculto que podría cambiarle la vida a quien se atreva a jugarlos. La intriga, el suspenso y la emoción se mezclan con la posibilidad real de que un afortunado se convierta en millonario de la noche a la mañana. Comenta lo quiero y si eres de los seleccionados, recibirás los números ganadores que podrían marcar tu destino. Miles ya están participando y siguiendo la pista de los Simpson como si fuera un mapa del tesoro. Los números revelados para el 23 de septiembre son:
Die Simpsons haben schon vor Jahren gezeigt, sogar die Niederlage vom FC Bayern gegen Chelsea. In einer Folge von 2005 sieht man ein Team in Rot-Weiß gegen ein Team in Blau. Und was passiert? Das blaue Team schockt alle mit einem komplett unerwarteten Tor. Damals hat niemand groß darauf geachtet. Aber Jahre später wiederholt sich die Szene in echt. Chelsea besiegt Bayern exakt wie in der Serie. Selbst die Trikots fast identisch. Also sorry an alle Bayern-Fans. Aber ganz ehrlich, eure Niederlagen waren schon längst vorprogrammiert. Eure Hoffnung auf Ruhm? Die Simpsons haben sie zerstört, noch bevor der Ball überhaupt gerollt ist. Und jetzt kommt das Kranke. Wir lachen immer über diese Serie, aber je länger man hinschaut, desto klarer wird, die Simpsons schreiben unseren Fußball schon, bevor er überhaupt passiert. Jetzt sag mir, ist das für dich nur ein dummer Zufall? Oder findest du auch, dass das richtig unheimlich ist? Schreib's in die Kommentare.
দ্রুত ঘুরছে পৃথিবী, 24 ঘন্টার আগে শেষ হচ্ছে একদিন। কেন, কি কারণে বাড়লো গতি? বড় কোনো বিপদ আসছে কি? কি বলছেন বিজ্ঞানীরা?
আগের চেয়ে দ্রুত ঘুরছে পৃথিবী, ফলে ছোট হয়ে আসছে দিনের দৈর্ঘ্য। সম্প্রতি এমনই এক চাঞ্চল্যকর তথ্য দিয়েছেন বিজ্ঞানীরা। গবেষকরা ধারণা করছেন আগামী কয়েক মাস ধরে চলতে পারে এই অবস্থা। আর এই খবর সামনে আসার পর সাধারণ মানুষের মনে প্রশ্ন উঠেছে, কেন দ্রুত ঘুরছে পৃথিবী, আর এর কারণে আমাদের দৈনন্দিন জীবনে কি কোনো প্রভাব পড়বে? পৃথিবীর নিজ অক্ষের উপর প্রতিনিয়ত ঘূর্ণয়মান, আর এই ঘূর্ণয়নের কারণে দিনরাতের সৃষ্টি হয়। কিন্তু 2025 সালে বিজ্ঞানীরা লক্ষ্য করেছেন এই ঘূর্ণয়নের হার বেড়ে গেছে। এর অর্থ একদিন শেষ হতে এখন 24 ঘন্টার কম সময়
Which tattoo matches your birthday? If you're born on the 17th, your birthday tattoo is the Tree of Life. It represents roots, growth, and connection. This tattoo reflects your strong foundation, resilience, and the balance between past and future. It reminds you to stay grounded, nurture your dreams, and embrace life's journey with wisdom, strength, and harmony. If you're born on the 19th, your birthday tattoo is a lion. The lion symbolizes courage, pride, and leadership. It reflects your fearless heart, determination, and natural authority. This tattoo reminds you to face challenges with bravery, protect those you love, and shine as a leader who inspires others with strength and confidence. If you're born on the 28th, your birthday tattoo is an eagle. The eagle represents freedom, vision, and determination. It reflects your bold spirit, ability to rise above struggles, and gift of seeing opportunities from a higher perspective. This tattoo reminds you to soar confidently, trust your vision, and
Lisa
pursue
took
your
her family
goals
to the
with
park to
courage.
pick up trash, but Maggie had just been possessed by a demon a few days ago, and was still dealing with some side effects, like spraying everywhere. Lisa couldn't understand why she was the only environmentalist in the family. While sorting packages, Snowball suddenly cried out. Lisa grew curious, so she followed along, and discovered a secret door in the wall. Snowball scratched it open and rushed inside. Lisa felt something strange about it. She wanted to call Snowball back, but the cat ignored her, so Lisa had to follow. As soon as she stepped in, she heard Snowball speaking. "You can talk." Snowball said cats are symbols of wisdom, so speaking was no surprise. But midway he was distracted by Lisa's flashlight. Snowball said the passage led to another Simpsons family. Lisa was curious. When she opened the hidden door, she suddenly turned into 3D, and found another Simpsons family living there. She thought they would be kind parents, but to her surprise, this Simpsons world was different from her own. At least here Marge still knew Lisa was vegetarian. Lisa wondered why her mom's eyes were buttons. Marge said that was normal. In the button world, everything could be a button. The Button Simpsons family loved jazz. Lisa could find a whole band right at home. She enjoyed the family atmosphere, but guessed that to stay, her eyes would probably need to be sewn too. Button Grandpa said she guessed right, and told her to bear with it, that it would pass quickly. When Lisa returned home, she found her dad had stuffed a lizard into her saxophone. A few days later Homer finally realized someone was missing at home. Homer said 2 kids were enough, so they might might as well split Lisa's things. Her room and clothes went to Maggie, and her homework went to Bart. Come on. Lisa didn't know how Bart found her. Bart said everyone had informants. Homer and Marge also discovered the secret door. Bart had gone through and not returned. Marge couldn't wait any longer, and decided to follow. Snowball didn't get it. How Homer could sit so calmly. Homer didn't get how the cat could talk here. Snowball said he usually stayed quiet, mostly to avoid making the dog insecure. Seeing things had gone this far,